Imagine for a moment that your mind is like a machine, a finely tuned cybernetic system capable of achieving incredible feats. But what if that machine was programmed to work against you? What if, instead of reaching for success, happiness, fulfillment, you've been subconsciously driving yourself to fear, failure, and self-doubt? This is the core idea behind Maxwell Maltz's psycho-cybernetics. Originally written by a plastic surgeon who noticed that changing someone's outward appearance didn't always change their sense of self. This book dives deep into psychological principles that shapes our self-image and by extension our entire lives. Dr. Maltz argues that our brain functions like a goal-seeking mechanism. And by reprogramming our self-image, we can unlock true potential. And that's exactly what we'll be going over in this video. Although I think you should buy Psycho-Cybernetics yourself and actually read the book, I basically read it twice, and these are the 5 points that stood out to me the most. So think of this as like a free trial. So the first up is reprogramming your self-image. This is basically the central theme and what the bulk of the book is about. Dr. Maltz emphasizes that the way you see yourself directly affects your outcomes in life. So basically learning how to reshape your self-image will directly show the outcomes of what you actually experience in life. What we sometimes fail to understand is that how other people see us is how we see ourselves. As Dr. Maltz shows throughout the book, is that when he actually gave people plastic surgery, it didn't change how they saw themselves. They still looked in the mirror and thought that they had a really big nose, even though their nose is literally different. And I can see this in my own life, where when I started going to the gym and my body started to change, my self-image didn't really change either. This is where the word body dysmorphia comes from. If you're in the fitness space, you hear the word a lot, body dysmorphia. This is basically people talking about their own self-image. They may go to the gym 5-10 years, but they still see themselves as that skinny kid, as that fat kid. They did the physical work, but they didn't do the mental work. That's what I had to learn. I had to learn that although I'm not the skinny kid anymore, mentally, I was still the unconfident, uncertain, skinny. So although we can go to the gym, we can work out as much as we possibly can, you still need to learn how to reprogram your self-image. My next point is unlocking your mental potential. So in the middle of the book, he goes on about how our brain operates as a goal-seeking mechanism. And that if we have a certain goal, our brain can directly drive to it. I like to think of it like a GPS system, or how Tesla's cars have that autopilot. That's how your brain actually operates. When it has a goal, it directly finds certain ways and avenues to get to that goal. But the thing is, we don't take control of this goal-seeking mechanism at all. We usually use it for very basic things. I'm hungry, so I eat. I'm tired, so I sleep. We have a brain that can literally drive us to become anything, to seek out goals, to evolution our minds, our bodies, our spirituality, but we use it only for survival mechanisms. So we think in our head, I'm hungry. So what do? You eat food. Maybe that food may be junk. Instead of thinking I'm hungry, think, what is my goal? So if your goal is to, for example, lose weight, stop using that survival lizard brain of, oh, I'm hungry, so I'm just going to eat whatever is in the fridge. Think, I'm hungry, but what can I eat to get myself to my goal? Have a goal-orientated mind instead of a survival mind. Or like I'll say, have a evolution mind instead of a survival mind. Because truly, as a species, we're here to evolve, right? We're here to become our best selves, the best version of ourselves. So why don't we use our powerful mind for reaching goals that are the best for us, rather than using that survival mind of oh, I need some relaxation, so I do this drug. oh, I'm hungry, so I eat this food. No, use your mind, reprogram your mind to have a goal-oriented mind, a evolution-based mind of I want to become better. So the next one is break free from past conditions. So many of us are held back by negative belief systems. Usually these habits form early in life. What I love about psychocybernetics is it actually breaks down the tools used to identify and break free from a lot of those habits. What I've learned, man, if you fail, just give it a try. Just give it another shot. What are you going to lose at all? You're not going to lose anything by failing. And that's what the book Psychocybernetic goes into so deeply, is that you just need to look at failure in a constructive way. Because all failure can really do is build you up from there. It reminds me of a lot when I first went into the gym and I was like, you know what I'm going to do? What is everybody who go to the gym does? You know, the only workout I really knew when I first went there was bench press. All right, I'm gonna hop on the bench press. So I hop on the bench press, right? I'm like, what's the lowest weight I can put on this? A 45. I was like, a 45. It looks kind of big, just enough, right? As soon as I lie down on the bench, I know my form was completely off. I know I didn't retract my scapula, anything like that. So I put my hands on the bar, lift the weight off. The weight comes slamming down instantly on my neck. Instantly. Till I had to roll it off onto my chest and I was dead luck. I could not get the 135 off my chest. Till this big dude came around, helped me up, almost curled the fucking bar. Didn't even need to do the deadlift. Almost curled the bar off my chest. And he was like, hey man, you good? And I was like, yeah, I'm good. 135 pounds almost killed me. Now I can do 225 for reps. If I said, hey, I failed, I almost died, really. I'm bad at this. Let me never try this again. I wouldn't be where I'm at today. I wouldn't have the physique that I have. I wouldn't have the passion for fitness that I have. I wouldn't know all the people that I met through fitness. I wouldn't have any of that if I just gave up because I wasn't instantly good at it. Because I didn't instantly have the genetics. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is just the steps to success. After that, lower the weight. We put a 10 on there. Do that for some reps. Go a little bit higher. That's where resilience comes from. Resilience comes from failure. Mental resilience comes from you failing and you trying again. It comes from that pain point of, damn, I can't do the lightest weight at the gym. But guess what? I go again. I'm like, keep going. You only got one life. Why the hell, if you feel like you can be good at something, if you think in your mind, like, damn, this is actually something I care about, this is something I care to learn about, why the hell would you give up just from one failure? Just from one thing not going your way? It is all a process. It is all a learning curve. And honestly, that's why people aren't really good at anything. When you ask people what are their hobbies, they just be like, oh, I go out on the weekends and I watch TV. Have you seen the new Stranger Things though? That's people's hobbies, is wasting their fucking time. No. And I think it's because no one ever tries anything anymore. They don't try and then fail and try again. It's like Gen Z, our generation, is scared of failure. They're very risk adverse. They don't care to keep going. Nope. They see one pitfall, they stop once, they hurt their little toe once, and they just, oh, I'm done with it. I don't need to do this again. I feel icky doing it. I feel uncomfortable doing it. But they don't understand is that that's where confidence that's where confidence comes from. Is the resistance, is the knowing like, hey man, I kept at it, and although I failed 15 different times, it only takes one success to be a success. And that's why you should read Psychocybernetics. We went on a rant at the end there. Follow me for more videos if you want one-on-one coaching. Link in the description. I'm making a school community very soon, just talking about self-improvement concepts, fitness concepts, self-mastery. Trying to build this YouTube channel up again and get the motor spinning and riled up. So you will see many more uploads coming soon. And if you are an OG supporter, then I appreciate you very much. I'll see you on the next one.